Maddie. It's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm doing well. I've been pretty busy lately.
Oh, I bet, with all those kids. How old's your oldest now? 6?
She's actually just turned 7. We just celebrated her first birthday in our new house.
That's right. I remember you saying that you guys were in the process of building a new house. So is it completely done?
Well, Peter still has a few finishing touches to put on, but yeah, the majority of the house is done. We moved in about a month ago.
That is so exciting. Do the kids love it?
Yeah, they absolutely love it. Everyone has their own room finally, so there's no fighting, which is a lot better for me. But there's also more cleaning, so...
Yeah, they'll grow up soon enough and they can take care of their own rooms themselves.
Oh, don't even tell me. My youngest just started talking. I feel like I just brought him home from the hospital yesterday.
I know that feeling. My youngest is starting kindergarten this year.
You're kidding. Wow, they really do grow up fast.
I know, but enough about the kids. How was your tennis tournament in May? I saw your name in the paper.
Ooh, you did? That's pretty cool. Yeah, it was my biggest tournament since high school, actually, so it definitely brought back a lot of memories from high school, and it actually took place at my old high school, so that was really cool.
That is so cool. Definitely a home court advantage.
Oh, absolutely. All my kids were there, and even my old tennis coach showed up.
Exciting. How did you place? Didn't the paper say you were in like the top 5?
Yeah, I actually got 3rd place.
Wow, that is really exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, I suppose it's time to get down to business.
I guess so. So what do you have in store for me today, Sierra?
All right, Maddie, I am here to show you the Apple TV. The Apple TV is the best product on the smart TV market right now, but it's actually not a TV. This little box is capable of so much. I can't wait to tell you about it. You're going to love it.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, so the Apple TV is basically just an external device that you can plug into any TV with an HDMI cord. The setup time is very minimal. You literally just plug the HDMI cord into the Apple TV, plug the other end into your HDMI port on the TV, and then plug the Apple TV into the outlet, connect it to Wi-Fi, and your customer's TV transforms into something they won't even recognize. But don't worry, the operating system is insanely easy to use, and even if there's something your customers can't figure out, there's a voice control remote that uses Siri to help out your customers.
Okay, so easy to set up, easy to use, and a voice-controlled remote. This product sounds really awesome.
I haven't even told you what all it can do yet. So, once everything is set up and the box is connected to the Wi-Fi, the possibilities are endless. Let's just start the streaming aspect of this cool device. There's apps already pre-downloaded onto this operating system.
Like what?
Well, for starters, there's Netflix, Hulu, and iTunes. Many of your customers probably already have a Netflix or Hulu account, so all they have to do is log into their accounts and start streaming. Also, with the iTunes store, customers can buy or rent recently released movies. And if you think that's pretty cool, then there's also the more TV apps such as HBO, ESPN, ABC, NBC, Fox, and so many more.
You're kidding, that's crazy.
I know, and that's just a brief overview of the streaming capabilities. There's so much more this little box can do. Not only can you watch movies and TV shows, but you can play video games. Off the App Store, there are many games that can be downloaded directly onto the Apple TV and can be played with either the remote the Apple TV comes with, an iPhone, or even a gaming controller that is sold separately. The great thing about Apple integrating gaming capabilities into the Apple TV means that customers no longer have to have various consoles crowding up their TV space. The Apple TV does it all.
That's so cool. So it has streaming and gaming capabilities. Is that all?
Not even close. More apps include Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, and Apple Music. The great thing about having all these music apps on the Apple TV means that your customers are able to use their higher quality TV speakers to play their favorite songs throughout the house. Does that sound like something your customers would like?
I think so. They're always asking me for a better way to play music in their home, and the closest thing I have to that right now is the Bluetooth speaker.
And Bluetooth speakers are very cool, but the Apple TV is much easier and convenient and often has a higher quality of sound.
Okay, that makes sense.
And my very favorite feature about the Apple TV is the AirPlay capability. So basically what this feature is a way for users to mirror whatever is on their iPhone or Mac computer, completely wirelessly. People can show their kids' soccer games to their grandparents and it won't be on a big screen, so it's easier for everyone to view. It can also double as an electronic picture frame.
Wow, that's so cool. So it can play any video or show any photo?
Yeah, it is really cool. So those are my favorite features that I just wanted to show you right off the bat. Do you have any specific questions or concerns?
Yes, I actually did have a few questions for you, Sierra.
Great.
So my first question would be about the storage on such a small device.
Perfect. I'm glad you asked that question. The Apple TV has 2 different storage capabilities. There's the 32 gigabyte and the 64 gigabyte. However, because almost the entire operating system is run over the internet through Wi-Fi, the difference between the 32 gigabyte and the 64 gigabyte is how many apps the user wants to download and how many movies from iTunes the user downloads onto the actual device.
Oh, great, that makes sense. Now, can you tell me what the difference is between this little box and other smart TVs?
Yes, absolutely. So the difference between other versions of smart TVs and the Apple TV is that other smart TVs come in an actual TV with a screen and everything. The Apple TV is better because customers don't have to go out and spend the extra time and effort to put a new TV into their home and learn an entirely new operating system along with their TV. The Apple TV, again, just plugs directly into an already installed television.
Wow, that's really convenient. I think that's something my customers would really be interested in. We do sell other forms of smart TVs already, but I do think that adding this specific product to the mix will bring in more Apple customers.
You're exactly right. What Apple has created is a brand that their customers can trust, and they have created it to where every single Apple product can be integrated and used together. I noticed you do have other Apple products here, and selling the Apple TV in your store will not only create an incentive for your customers to buy the Apple TV, but it will make them want to purchase your other Apple products as well.
You're probably right about that. That sounds great. Now, this seems like it would be a little expensive, especially since it's an Apple product. Their products seem to always be a little bit more expensive.
I'm glad you asked that question as well. So the Apple TV is a little bit more expensive compared to the other smart TV adapters. However, this product has so many more features compared to its competitors. Your customers will definitely get what they pay for, and in my experience, it's always been worth it. The retail price for the 32 gigabyte is for $149 and $199 for the 64 gigabyte. However, I know that you have a budget of about $10,000.
Yeah, exactly, and I don't really have a lot of wiggle room with that.
And that's not even a problem. I can get you 100 Apple TVs, 60 32 gigabytes, and 40 64 gigabytes, all for only $9,500. This will keep you $500 under budget. I think it would be best for your business to introduce the Apple TV with more of the 32 gigabyte. It's cheaper, and I think it'll be very successful with your target market.
I think it will be too.
Great. So are you interested in selling this product in your store?
I do actually. I think this product will open up new doors for not only my business, but for my customers as well. So let's talk details.
Great. So as I said earlier, I can start you off with 100 units. This will get the product in your store and your customers aware of the upgrade. After about a month, we can reassess the numbers and decide if you want more or less of them. And I'm selling you these for almost 70% off retail. That will ensure that you're making a profit off this product.
Okay, that sounds perfect.
Also, as a gift, I just wanted to give you the 64 gigabyte. Go ahead and set it up in your new home and get to know the product. Not only is your family going to love you for bringing this home tonight, but the more you use the product, the easier it will be for you to sell it to your customers.
That's so cool. Thank you so much. That'll really be helpful actually for me.
Of course. I'm very excited for you to start selling this product. When would you like the shipment to be delivered?
The sooner the better, honestly. I'm already getting really excited about this product.
Good. I'm glad. Well, I'll make sure that the shipment gets here before the end of next week. I'll be back the following Tuesday to answer any questions that you might have. Like I said, get to know the product. I know you're going to love it, but the more you use it in your own home, the easier it will be to sell and market to your customers.
You're definitely right about that, Sierra. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Of course, I look forward to seeing you in the next few weeks. In the meantime, if you do think of any other questions or you need any additional information, don't hesitate to give me a call or shoot me an email. I'm always available.
Perfect. Sounds good. I'll see you soon.
Sounds good. Thanks.
I'm so sweaty.